Hi there. In this video, I'm going to show you a couple of ways that you can improve the playback performance of Shotcut. So I'm just going to drag in some files now. These are just the guitar tutorial videos. So the first way, which I've already shown you before, is preview scaling. So with this, we can just reduce the resolution of the playback. So these files were 1080, so if we reduce it all the way down to 360, the preview is nowhere near as sharp, however, it will be putting Shotcut under less stress. Remember, your video files will not be reduced to this resolution, it's just the preview. Next, I'd recommend going through the different interpolation options. So, depending on your computer, one of these settings may improve the performance. So I'd recommend just playing back your video and clicking through each of these to see which gives you the best performance. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you, which I've already mentioned before, is a proxy editing. Before this is added to Shotcut, you had to use a workaround which involved duplicating and renaming files. But now this option is available, all you have to do is select Use Proxy. So when you do this, it'll export each of the files that you're using and create a lower quality file which you can use for editing. So when this box comes up, just press Yes. In the Jobs window, you'll see the progress as it's exporting these files at a lower quality. It may take a few minutes to do this. So what's going to happen is these video files will be exported at lower quality, and then Shotcut will actually use these in your timeline to arrange your clips. So doing this puts Shotcut under less pressure as it doesn't have to work with such high quality files. Then, when you go to export, Shotcut will actually use the original video file at the higher quality to export your video. So even though you've been editing with a low quality video file, it's actually going to swap over the files when you come to export. So once the exports are finished, just save it and quit. Then reopen Shotcut. Now, if I drag one of these files onto my timeline, and then click on Properties, we'll actually be able to see that this video file is now 640 by 360. So originally this was 1920 by 1080, so the video file we're working with is actually really low quality. If I go up to Settings now and disable proxy editing, if I click on this video file once again, we can see there it's at the higher resolution. So Shotcut has automatically swapped the video files to give itself less work. Now, one other thing you can do, you may not always need to do this after you've used proxy editing, but you can actually convert the file to be edit friendly. So to do so, open up Properties, and at the bottom here you'll see the Convert option. So we've got a few different types. We've got Good, Better, and Best. So what this does is change the file so it's easier for Shotcut to work with. So in good mode, this file will actually be about 3 times larger than the original file size. In better, it'll be around 15 times the size, and in best, it'll be about 30 times the size. So bear this in mind when you're using this feature, because if you don't have that much space on your hard drive, you can end up using it all up if you use the best mode. So for now, I'm just going to select Better and then press OK. It'll ask you to give it a name and choose a destination, and then you can press Save. Now, as soon as this job is complete, you'll see down here that the clip's name has changed. It's now the converted file. So this doesn't actually change our file in the playlist, it's just going to change the file that we're using on our timeline. So each one of these features is very useful, but I find they work best when you use them together. So if you do find that your computer often struggles when editing video files, just make sure you apply the preview scaling, proxy editing, and also convert your files to be edit friendly. Hope you found this video useful, and I'll see you in the next one.